Welcome back to my channel, beautiful souls. My name is Renika Hamilton. I am your self-care blogger, and I'm excited today because today is going to be a very interactive video on self-care and focus. Today, we are going to be using our minds to focus in on the things that we want life to be for us. This is going to be something we're going to do together, and then we're going to check in next week and see how things are going as we go through this focus exercise. So I talk a lot about self-care, about manifestations, and getting to where you want to be in your life. The biggest setback that we all have with going through and getting the things that we want in life is that negative talk that we have in our minds and our heads that say, that's a little hard. You can't do that. And these are just things that have been put in our heads from childhood, from other people and their expectations. That's why you should not share what your dreams and your goals are with people, because people tend to put their own spin into things and what their experiences have been, when your experiences are going to be totally different than anybody else's experience. So you have to learn how to get rid of the negative talk and the negative speak and the negativity from the other people who truly don't really want to be negative to you in your life. They really do want to encourage you, but they might have some things to share with you that they want you to consider just from a good place in their hearts, but not realizing that it is not something you need to hear because you're focused and you want to make something happen. So today we're going to do this exercise together. We're going to be focusing on this all week, and we are going to start these manifestations and get the things that we want right in our lives. So the first thing that I want you to do is to think about just one thing in your area, one thing in your life that you really, really, really have a true desire that you want. Do you have that in your head right now? Do you have that particular goal? All right. So if you have the goal, sorry, I had to go off camera for a second there. I want you to take a piece of paper, and I want you to write down on that paper what that vision or that goal is. So I'm going to take my piece of paper, and I'm not going to share it with you because this is mine and I don't need the negativity. See how that works? We're not going to have any negative forces come in. These are desires of our hearts, and we're going to make them happen. All right. So desire of your heart, the one. I'm not talking about a many. Let's just take one at a time. And what I want you to do is write down, write down one word that represents what it is that you really, truly desire. So write it down, big, bold, so you can see it. Okay. So you have that. You're there. Now what I want you to do is take just a few words, and I want you to surround those words around this big word that you put in, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking for. So write out, like if your word was money, for instance, what about money? How does it look? How does it feel? What does it mean to you in your life? And I want you to write at least 7 different phrases around the word money, whatever the word is on your sheet. Write down at least 7 little phrases that tell you what they mean. I'm going to write mine down and I'll be right back. Okay, by now you should have your 7 or, at least 7 phrases surrounding that one word that represents what it is that you want improved in your life. Okay. So now that you have your big word and those words that are around it, I want you to just take your hand, put it over those words, and close your eyes and imagine, let those words just permeate through your body, and to show you, just focus in on what it feels like. All those words that you put down on this paper. What does it feel like? How does that feel to you? It should feel really good. Okay. So if you have doubts about these things that you want. You feel like it's too much to ask. You feel like, oh my gosh, I can't accomplish this. Or you're thinking about in the past when you've tried to go for this and it didn't work out. Get rid of that thought. And how do you do that? Well, the first thing you do is you forgive yourself. You say, hey, this, whatever it is you've written on your piece of paper, this did not find me in those scenarios. I wasn't as focused on it. This time I am going to focus. I am dedicated to making this happen for myself. And I know I have the tools, I have everything within me to make this a reality for myself. I no longer listen to or allow negativity to creep into myself or any negative thoughts from anybody else, because I know this is my heart's desire. This is what I want in my life, and I am going to get it. So I want you to place your hand back on that, pick it up, put it in your hand, put it in your body, and believe on it. Like whatever it is that makes you know for sure this thing is going to happen for you, pick it up and put it inside of yourself, insert it in yourself. And this is how you're going to improve your focus every day on these things. The moment that you start to think, oh, this is not something that I think is going to come true for me. You're getting all, getting all wacky in your head because you feel like, oh, I don't deserve this. You do deserve it. So first of all, stop it. You do deserve it. Second of all, don't be thinking about those things. As soon as it creeps up in your mind, look at it. Look at what you wrote. This is something that's coming from your heart. You want this. You deserve it. You can have it. Look at all those words around you of what it means. Gosh, it just makes you feel so good that when you get this, it's going to come with all these things that mean so much to you. Grab it. It is yours. So we're going to be focusing in on that. And for the rest of this week, every day this week, I want you to look at this. Put this beside your bed. Like you can even put it on your pillow. Lay down with it at night and let it sink into your spirit. Let it sink into who you are. We have so much power in our beliefs and what we want for our lives. The reason why things don't go the way we want them in our lives is because we have the power to not make it happen. Because we have a disbelief, we have a fear, and we say things out loud that we don't mean to say. Even in the midst of things, I know for me, the word that I wrote down that I want, I have been in opposition of it several times, even as of today. I even said something just not catching myself because I'm so tied to what things didn't work out for me when I wanted it before that it's automatic now. I could just say things out of my mouth and not even think. So we're going to have to really, really focus. This is what I want. And I'm going to be intentional this week of saying things that is in line with this, because that's what I want. So I want you to do that for yourself. I want you to look at that word and I want you to say, this week, I'm going to be very intentional about what I say in regards to this, because it is coming for me. I deserve this. I want it. I'm going to focus on it. It's coming for me. So I want you to really think that through. Be very intentional this week. And it all just requires a little focus. It just requires you getting up in the morning, looking at that, reminding yourself throughout the day, this is what I want. If you see yourself saying out loud, immediately change it ASAP. And that's the focus that you're going to get to make sure that you're getting the things and manifesting the things that you want. Another good key to making this successful is to go ahead and start acting like it's already there. So mine is already here. I already feel it. I feel so good. I'm excited about it. That's how you should feel. That's the type of focus that you need. That's the type of intention that you need. Everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out the way that you want it to work. So if you've tried this out with me and you are intentional this week, next week, I want you to post on this post. I want you to comment and tell me. You don't have to share what it is that you wanted, but share that you got closer this week by focusing and doing this exercise. I can't wait to see how it all works out for you. I am so excited to share how it works out with me. I hope you all have a great, amazing day. Thank you, beautiful souls, for coming across my page as always. If you're new to this page, don't forget to subscribe and just hang out with me and learn how to take care of yourself and other tips and things that I do in my personal life to take care of myself that might be helpful to you. And as always, I'm always interested in hearing anything that might be helpful to you that I can share with the audience or share for myself. All right. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by and see you later. Bye.